My name is Katie Davenport. I am a junior currently at UNC Chapel Hill. So I first started coming to camp when I was in third grade as an overnight camper, and it was like the highlight of every summer when I got to go to camp. I grew up hearing lots of stories about Jesus and memorizing a lot of facts about the Bible and about who Jesus is, but I don't think it was until the summer before my freshman year of high school when I was at New Life that I heard the gospel and realized that if this is true, it changes my entire life. If this is true, it demands a response from me.
I think camp prepares campers and summer staff and LITs to go forward into their life after camp, whether that's college or going straight to work. To follow the Lord is not just a huge, one-time decision, but it's a moment-by-moment decision that you're making to say, Lord, I want your way and not my own way.
I think since coming to college, God has given me this greater compassion for people who don't know Him.
The things that she learned and heard about at camp, those things have been echoed in the teachings of her local church that she's part of here now.
New Life Camp is not just sitting in a tabernacle and listening to speakers preach about the Bible, although that is important and that does happen, but it is so much more than that. It is counselors choosing to invest every second of every day into the campers that have been entrusted to them for that week. I think that my counselors choosing to invest in me, even when I brought things to them that were messy or didn't know how to read the Bible or didn't even know how to pray. They chose to invest in me because they understood the gospel for themselves and wanted to live that out. And so that looked like them committing to me, and that made me desire to do that for my campers once I was working as a counselor as well. The full-time staff really came alongside of me and taught me both during orientation week, but then also just through example and by sharing with me in my life what it looks like to sit down with a camper, to hear their story and be able to share the gospel with them. And I think looking back, being on staff at camp, that was the first time that I ever shared what I believed with someone else. Children need to hear about Jesus. There is literally no way to be reconciled to the Father except through Jesus. And so if we understand that, if we know that Jesus is the only way to God, why would we not do everything that we can to share that with other people? And the reality is that there are many kids in the Triangle, whether they have lived here their entire life or they've moved from the ends of the earth to the Triangle, that don't understand what the gospel actually means for them, or that it is an invitation that's offered to them. New Life Camp is needed because they take seriously the Great Commission. They take seriously making disciples who will then go and make more disciples no matter where they go in their life.